Okay, boys and girls, good morning. It is, I think today's Friday, isn't it? It's Friday, yeah. Friday, April 10th. We got about 20 minutes to market open. Um, we're just gonna have, looks like we had a lot of sideways during the late hours of New York session and then excuse me, through Asia. Looks like London didn't do much better, except that once CPI came out, it boosted a little bit. So we got a little bit of an uptrend there. We had a little bit of a spike with that release of the news, but then it came, excuse me, right back down. So let's first clean up the charts because we hit a lot. I mean, a lot of a lot of breakpoints here, liquidity areas. So we're just going to go get all these cleaned up. All right. I'm going to keep New York marked there. I think I'll keep New York highs here because it looks like it was mostly just, let's take a look here. Yeah, it looks like it was mostly just taken out by these two candles during news. So I don't know that I would consider that a liquidity sweep per se. I'll keep that marker there. And I think that'll be a good indicator where we're at right now. Probably still looking at going higher on this too. So although the CPI news data was underperforming from forecast, it was still higher than previous uh, previous markers. So with that in mind, I took all these out. All right, do we have us a pretty clean looking chart? Yes, we do. All right, first things first. Okay, New York definitely got taken out here. London spiked big time. I think I'm going to leave that one in too. Okay. All right, let's get this marked out real quick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep that in. Okay. It doesn't seem really like a breakpoint to me, but I'll put it in. This seems more like a breakpoint. I'm going to put that in. It's interesting that that's over there now. Okay, and those got taken out. I'm not even going to put those in. Okay, but those will go in. Just as markers. Go ahead and mark that off. Okay. All right. Pretty good there. Let's look at the 1 hour, see what we got. Definitely an uptrend. Yeah. We could see manipulation down to these lows right here. Yeah, those lows. Nope. There we go. Okay. Oh, definitely in an uptrend. So we'll keep an eye on it. See, is there anything else I'm missing? No. Hmm. It's weird that it went up to here and just dropped. Okay. All right. You know what? 11, 12 minutes to market open. Oh, good Lord. All right. Well, if I had to guess, I would say um, it's an uptrend. We're probably going to drop down here, pick up some liquidity, and then scoop back up. I think that's probably our. We might just drop below right here. Well, we'll see if we get down to this place. It's such a narrow bit of room that, I mean, what are we looking at here? We're looking at 110 ticks. 110 points. Maybe. It's only 20. So we're not looking at a whole lot here. So yeah, we could come all the way down, sweep these, and then move up. Got a little bit of an SMT formed here. A bearish SMT. So definitely thinking we're taking a dip at open. We got about 8 minutes. A lot of sideways right now. But it's very likely going to be a dip. Yeah. 825. That's definitely a news candle. Yeah. This was 8:30 when all the CPI came out. So, a lot of anticipation. Boom, spiked up. Came down, and then when they said slightly lower than expectations, dropped back down, and then it leveled out. All right. I'm still thinking we have this move come down and then move up. So a little over 5 minutes to market open. We'll stay patient. We'll stay disciplined. Oh my goodness. Stay hydrated. Okay, it looks like we're looks like we're heading toward a break of structure on the Nasdaq. S&P still looking strong, but we've definitely got this SMT going on right here on this uptrend. Lower high, but a higher high. So if we do get the break of structure, which would actually be on this candle right here in about 3 minutes, which it looks like it's going to, then we're looking pretty strong for it dipping at open. I don't know about taking a trade on that per se, but it does look pretty obvious what we got going on here. So when that candle closes, it will be right at market open. So market open is always unpredictable what's going to happen. For all we know, that could spike up quick and then start dipping lower just to fake out people. So best thing to do is to, at this point, stay away from it, because with an SMT like this, although it's highly probable that this is our lead, this is going to dip like I'm anticipating, whereas this here might flounder. This could be something where it spikes quick here, takes out some liquidity, then drops down. Could happen all in one candle. What's that again? We still got a minute and a half to close on this candle, and we're not looking like we're going to be closing below that nearby low. So we just got to watch it. Just got to watch it. Let it do its thing. Try not to get too excited by the opening price action. It's more to observe than anything. Nasdaq's really looking like it wants to dip. But S&P seems to be holding it steady. We'll see. Who knows? We could pop up to these to, I don't know. I guess I'll call it News London, even though it's technically still part of London. It was part of the pre-market as news came out. So okay, looks like we might get our spike north rather than south here. Yep, there we go. Spike up, and then our dip. Where's our dip? Look at Nasdaq. I think we got the dip coming. Should have the dip here. Nope. Okay, we're headed up. Okay, liquidity looks like it might be up here and then heading down. Or we could just keep going up. All right. I'm going back to the 5 minute. I'm going to sit still. This is not doing what I predicted, so now I just got to watch it and just look for signals. Excuse me. Holy smokes. Haven't had any caffeine today. I'm actually going in for a blood donation later today, so they frown on having caffeine in your system when you do that. So I try to abide by those rules. But boy, oh boy, when you love your coffee, man, oh man, you feel it on the days you don't have it. All right, I'm going to take a look here, see if I'm not sure that was necessarily the manipulation, but we do have our 1 minute now. We got a value gap right here. So let's see what the value gap does. Value gap here as well. Okay, we did not breach the value gap, did not inverse it. Huh, looks like S&P is actually leading on more of an SMT kind of scenario here. I wonder, could S&P be our thing today? NASDAQ wants to jump, maybe get up to those London. Hmm. Look at that. Did not inverse the gap, at least not on this one. My gut's telling me to take this short.
Order filled.
But I might back out of this. Hmm. I'm going to get out
Order
of it for
filled.
now. Although I think there's more room for it to go. I just I don't feel quite confident in it yet. I think the low is actually going to be down here. But I'm going to wait for a pullback. Get more confirmation. I think the lows, I think down here is our target. But I don't know if it's going to be that predictable. We do have a break of structure on the 1 minute. Let's see what the 5 looks like. Still got a little time left on the 5 minute. We don't fully have a break of structure, but if we do, and we inverse this gap, then we're looking pretty strong. So I'm going to wait that out. Technically, all of this is still in an uptrend. This 5 minute candle closes, break of structure, and then an inverse fair value gap. I think we're in good shape to head down here. Yeah, we've got a long way to go on NASDAQ. NASDAQ isn't quite as willing. That's very interesting. I could have sworn that NASDAQ would have been the one. I still think we need to have more of a market manipulation. I don't think this is enough here. We haven't seen it here. So okay. We did close below. So now we're just going to look for an entry. Okay, this looks pretty good.
Order filled.
Okay, stop is going to be above these highs. And our goal is going to be down here at the purple. Didn't get a very good fill here. It's kind of a bummer. Hmm. Might take a minute for this to work itself out. Yeah, might get stopped out on this. Shoot. Got to give it some room to breathe, I suppose. Seems to be hovering right at my number, right at my entry, but at this point I can probably lower my stop to the lower highs that are there, because a break of structure would definitely be a tougher deal there. She's literally hanging out right at my entry point. Shoot. I'm going to get stopped out. Yep. I'm getting stopped out. Well, I don't know. Literally trading sideways. I am stuck in sideways hell right now. Total SMT right now. This is all over the place. Oh, this is a bad spot to be in, man. But I'm in it. It's a bad spot to be in, but I'm freaking stuck in it right now. We're 15 minutes in. NASDAQ and S&P are literally fighting each other right now. Literally fighting each other. Three, four times busting down there. Man, NASDAQ wants to go, S&P doesn't. Literally fighting each other. Literally fighting each other. Good Lord. They're literally going in opposite directions. One of the craziest things I think I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen this before to this extent. Shoot. I think I might have made a mistake here. You literally have these things going in opposite directions. Yeah, I think this is where we get a break of structure to the upside. Yeah, we got down to that liquidity, but we didn't get down here. Wow, it's like there's a floor on that thing. All right, NASDAQ's starting to turn. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pull out of that.
Order filled.
It's probably going right down there, but I think I'm pretty good now. All right, wasn't spectacular, but it gets me to goal. So now I'm just gonna wait to see if we get a inverse value gap or break of structure to the upside, because I don't think there's much more energy here. Yeah, I think now it's time to go back to the 5 minute and wait for, let me see. We don't have a break of structure on the NASDAQ. We do on the S&P, but the S&P's really been floundering. We did inverse the value gap, so by all accounts, S&P looks like it should be heading lower, but it's just been floundering and floundering. So NASDAQ really, really is fighting and wanting to pull it back up. And we don't even have a break of structure yet on NASDAQ. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm thinking we're probably looking at hitting some highs at this point. So let's see if we inverse this gap. We'll look for a long here. Might not do it yet. Literally right there. I have to wait for a break of structure. NASDAQ is just all chop. So maybe wait for a break of structure on S&P. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do it there. I want to do it here. Okay. Ooh, I might do it here. I want to do it here. I want to do it here.
Order filled.
Hmm. Shoot. I think I'm screwed. Yep, I'm out.
Order filled.
Shoot. All right, that was not a good one.
Order filled.
That might be a mistake, but we'll see.
Order filled.
That's not good.
Order filled.
All right, now I'm just goofing here. Oh my God.
Order filled.
This could go very, very bad. But I think we have an SMT, bullish SMT going on. So
Order filled.
Okay. All right. Series of good ones and a series of not so good ones. So, all right. That'll be it for today. And I will pick it up again tomorrow. Okay.